Hello. Do you have a place that when you go there, you just feel absolutely the most welcome? If you do, maybe it's a family member's house, a friend's home, maybe it's your own home. But the moment you go there or even think about going there, you automatically feel this sense of ease and sense of peace. That is the feeling that I'm intending to create here in this community. So I'm so thankful that you're here to experience that with me. If you don't have a place like that already in your life, then I'm equally grateful that you are here because perhaps we can look at this space as a place to create that for you. This community was developed purely to create an opportunity for you to experience alongside me what I am learning in the world of meditation. So, about 18 months ago, I started on this path of meditating absolutely every single day. And it wasn't as though I was a master meditator at all. In fact, like many of you that I have spoken to, meditation can sometimes feel hard because it's difficult to sit still. It's difficult to carve out time, first of all. And then, even if you can get time carved out, it's difficult to sit still with yourself. It's because we don't do that often enough. We haven't created the skill of sitting with ourselves long enough to get familiar with the only person who will literally hang out with us for our entire lives. So, meditation is an opportunity, it's an invitation, really, to get super familiar with yourself. I promise you, you will like what you're about to learn an awful lot, but you will need to give yourself a lot of grace in getting comfortable with being uncomfortable for a little while, because like I said, meditation just doesn't come to us instantly. For some it does, and that's wonderful, but for the majority of us it's going to take a little bit of practice, which is in fact why we call it a meditation practice. So in this community, I will be offering you free opportunities to sit and listen to meditations for sure. In fact, I have created my first one for this community that I will make available to you here in the announcements. So I hope that you'll give that a listen. You're going to hear me reference essential oils an awful lot too. So if we are connected already through the essential oils community, that's wonderful. You will likely have access to those tools. But if you don't, if you have discovered me in a different way, I'm a huge essential oils lover. That's something you'll discover about me very quickly. It's not something I hide because I really believe in the connection between us and plants and our environment. So they become a very significant part of the entire experience of meditation, but they're not necessary. Okay, so if you don't have access to essential oils, please put that aside. The only thing you need you need nothing. You have access to the ability to meditate at all times, anywhere, any place, and any time, which makes the practice so beautiful. Now, as I mentioned, I started practicing very regularly about 18 months ago. And I did so as part of a challenge, actually, for a course that I was taking. And I thought, okay, I'll play along and I'll do this. And what I discovered was this ability to uh, even just take a few minutes just to relax each day. And it had a cumulative effect on how I operated throughout the rest of my day. So I thought to myself, especially with how the world is sort of moving through so much transition right now, I thought, if I'm learning and gaining so much from this experience, how can I take that, learn the science behind it? Because there is a science behind this for sure. And how can I help more people understand that plus the practical application? That's what this community is. It's taking what I am learning, and I am in the process of learning. So I'm experienced experienced in terms of my own personal meditation, but I took it a step further. This invitation is an invitation for you to learn alongside me. I decided to invest my time, my money, and my resources into going to what I felt was the very best opportunity for me, which is a meditation program offered through the Chopra Center. Many of you are familiar with Deepak Chopra. Everything that he offers to the world is based in love and kindness. And I felt like because of his ability to speak in that way, that this was the right place for me to learn. And what I have discovered is there's so much more than I could have ever expected. It excites me and lights me up to be able to share it with you as I'm moving through it. So there's bound to be a few little bumps and hiccups, and I cannot promise perfection, but I can certainly promise you that we will progress to a place where meditation can offer for you a beautiful opportunity to connect with yourself. There are so many health benefits to meditating too, friends. So if you are just curious about meditation for the sake of being curious, that's fine. If you don't know what's drawing you to it, don't even analyze that. Just go with the feeling. But if you have heard, and it seems to be in a lot of talking circles these days, that meditation has tremendous health benefits, I want to share with you the fact. And like I said, I'm learning the science along with this. When you meditate, when you actually take those few moments to pause and be still, and I'll talk about stillness in just a moment, because I know stillness is a tricky thing for those of us who cannot, it's hard to sit still. But when you're able to harness a little bit of that, you have an opportunity to improve your cardiovascular health, your mental health, your all aspects of your physical health, because your body goes into a restorative state. You often will think of restoring your body when you get a good night's sleep. So it's not the same as that restorative quality, because there's physical actions that are taking place in the body when you sleep. This doesn't occur in meditation, although you are resting. You are still mindfully awake, although your body is in a restorative state. So this is going to be a really cool experience for you to discover what the difference is between that type of restoration and then sleep restoration. In terms of your mental health, I want to suggest to you that the benefits are absolutely limitless. First of all, when we talk about restoring the body, you can't separate the mind and the body. They're one in the same. So whether you look at that as a part of your spiritual practice or your mental health practice, or even physical practice, when you practice in one area, you're going to be affecting all areas of your health. So this is a super positive step in the effort to really raise the bar in your own life and experience a new level of wellness. I'm really excited for you. In terms of your mental health, meditating on a regular basis has the ability to down-regulate some of the systems that can cause your body to react in an anxious way. Meditating on a regular basis also has the ability to support the increase of an enzyme called telomerase, which many of you will be happy to hear this, has the slowing effect on our aging process. So if for no other reason, hop in and meditate with me for that alone. It makes you younger every time you meditate, friends. So let's discover all of the intricacies of meditation together. Like I said, I will be offering free meditations in this community, positive, mindful prompts, perhaps a few journal prompts along the way. Whatever it is that's being revealed to me, I will take that and present it to you in a unique and functional way. Thank you so much for joining me here in this community. In whatever way we have met one another in the past, I hope you know that this is a fresh, new space, and we will be embarking on things that might feel really, really new. My only advice, like I said, is to get comfortable with the idea of being temporarily uncomfortable. If we've never met before, I'm thrilled for this opportunity to connect. Meditation has that ability to find that like-minded energy out there and bring us together. So for that, I am super grateful as well. So follow along. Please take the opportunity to comment when you have a chance to listen to something, if you've had an experience, or if you could just click like or love. I'm not going to influence it, but whatever you like, just so that I can see that you're there and engaging. And that way, if you need some support in a specific area, you can always ask for that. Okay, so again, thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to experiencing this alongside you. It's bound to be a absolutely beautiful journey.